Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, WWDC, is a highly anticipated annual event where Apple unveils exciting updates and new developments. And this year, one announcement stands out among the rest: the official unveiling of the long-awaited Apple Vision Pro. This much-talked-about mixed reality headset has taken the technology world by storm, making it the hottest news right now. Now, the question is what the heck it actually is. So this is a first-generation AR and VR headset developed by Apple. Basically a VR headset like other ones that we see before, but with mixed reality features. Now, I don't want you to get bored by explaining what it is. I want to show you what it can actually do. But before we take a look at what it can do, I have to tell you this headset is set to be released at a starting price of $3,500. Quite a bargain, don't you think? I mean, who needs to eat or pay bills when you can own this headset? But jokes aside, I'll explain the reasons behind its high price later. Just know that it's expected to hit the market sometime next year. So imagine the scene where the user puts on the headset and enters a virtual world just like in the movie Ready Player One. Guess what? Apple makes it now into somewhat of a reality. As you explore this virtual real world, you'll have a heads-up display showcasing all your favorite apps. What's remarkable is that you can control these apps solely using your hands and voice commands. There's no need for controllers. You simply swipe with your hands and speak to interact. One exciting aspect is that the Apple Vision Pro can potentially replace traditional monitors. Instead of using multiple physical monitors, you can have a 360-degree workspace with apps surrounding you. Think about it. Apps and windows surrounding you in every direction, allowing you to tackle multiple tasks simultaneously. It's like having a whole virtual office right at your fingertips. Another use case is that you can create your very own movie theater experience. Just imagine having a gigantic 100-foot screen right in front of you, similar to an IMAX theater. Not only that, but the audio will be incredibly immersive with Dolby Surround and spatial audio technology. The best part is that you can enjoy this remarkable cinematic experience right in the comfort of your own home, whether you live in an apartment or a living room. But that's not all. It also offers the option to dive into full virtual reality mode, where the real world around you disappears. You can watch a movie while feeling like you're standing next to a majestic mountain just like that. Or even during a flight, you can completely tune out the distractions and immerse yourself in your own virtual world. So I was blown away when Disney demonstrated some of the cool features they have in store for the Apple Vision Pro. As a sports fan, I was particularly amazed by the demo where someone was watching a football game and being able to look around and see additional statistics and information displayed on the heads-up display. And get this, while watching a basketball game, we could even look down and see a virtual representation of the court with replays from different angles. It was mind-blowing, and it takes sports viewing to a whole new level of excitement. Now, something else that they've added to this is the ability to have conversations through FaceTime. So, the people you're talking to will appear like that with the sound coming from the direction they are on the screen. For example, if someone is on the right side of your screen, you'll hear their voice a bit louder in your right ear. Plus, you can have a digital avatar that looks just like you during these FaceTime calls. And if the person you're talking to is also using a headset, both of you will appear in 3D to each other. But here's my take on it. I think it's all about that personal connection with someone. Seeing an avatar instead of the real person might not give you that same feeling. I don't know, maybe it will grow on me, but yeah, rather than not holding your phone, I don't think that's so much useful. Now, one thing I noticed when I watched the whole conference is that surprisingly, they didn't mention AI even once throughout the entire presentation. Instead, they used the term machine learning as a substitute for AI. It's kind of funny how Apple sometimes tweak their language, right? To make things sound different. Now, remember that image I showed you earlier in the video? Well, those goggles aren't see-through like regular glasses. Instead, they superimpose an image of your eyes on the front of the goggles. So, when you're wearing them, the people around you can tell if you can see them or not. If they see your eyes clearly, it means you can see them too. But if the headset is in haze like this, it means then you're in a virtual world. And they will know that you can't see them at that moment. Now, you are probably thinking, how in the hell do they match your skin color and eye color? And here's the crazy part. Well, they use a scanning process where the goggles capture and analyze your facial features, eye color, and overall appearance. After that, it creates a superimposed image that looks like a 3D avatar of your actual face. Remember that 3D thing during your FaceTime? People will see, yeah, that's how it's created. All right, so the big question everyone's asking is this headset worth it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a mixed bag, my friend. There are some seriously amazing features in this headset, like the eye tracking and hand tracking, they're on a whole new level compared to other VR headsets out there, but of course, there are downsides too. So the first one is the battery life. If you use it on battery, it only lasts for about 2 hours. Let's say you want to binge watch a movie that's like 2.5 hours long. Nope, not gonna happen without being plugged into a power source. Now here's the other big downside that's hard to ignore. The price tag on this thing is $3,500. And that's not exactly pocket change for most people. I mean, let's be honest. Not everyone is going to drop that kind of cash just to get their hands on this headset. It's definitely not something you'd see everyone and their grandma buying. All right, you're probably wondering why the hell this headset is so expensive. We know this event is primarily targeted toward developers, tech bloggers, and early adopters. So these are the folks who are willing to invest in cutting-edge technology for their work or personal interests. Now, Apple has their business strategy. They want to create demand and exclusivity at first, and then make it more affordable for the people like us. They're banking on the fact that people who've been wanting of owning this headset will eventually be willing to fork over the cash when the price drops to a more reasonable level, maybe like $1,000 or so in a year or two. Now, I'm not here to defend Apple or anything. As a fellow tech enthusiast, I totally get it. We all want that price to go down. But yeah, that's just how Apple rolls. Now anyway, there was some more small one-liner kind of news from this event that's not that important from my perspective, but if you want to know more, you can watch this video from Matt Wolf. This is a great highlight reel of the whole event. I will put that in my description, so go watch this. Anyway, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, and if you want to get more AI news in your feed, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.